I have been married for 5 years, and in that time had a child and felt a strong desire to stay home and take care of my baby, who is now a toddler. When my baby was 4 months, I had to go back to work part-time due to financial reasons. I felt very sad and conflicted about this. The way the name is spelled, I think it might be supposed to be Johanna. Okay, so sorry about that. Before we were married, my husband, yes, and I talked about me working part-time since my husband is not in a high-paying job, but now I am a mother and I no longer feel the same way and wish that I had thought this through more before getting married. Any advice from God's Word? I want to honor my husband's wishes for me to work to support the family financially, but also want to be a good mother and not feel pulled in two directions.
Well, this is difficult.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with the ideal and the real. And I would say to Johanna, and I would say to her husband, the ideal would be is if she could stay home with the child and put her focus on homemaking. In some cases, Lance, that's not a possibility for people. You know, we live in a very affluent age. I think the idea that one income supports a household, that's really a measure of affluence. In previous generations, 100, 200 years ago, but believe me, people were scratching and scraping. And even if the mother worked at home because that's all she could do, I mean, they were just doing whatever they could do to make ends meet. Mm-hmm. But man, if it's possible for a mom to stay at home, by all means do it. And I would say be willing to cut back on lifestyle aspects and things in order to make that happen. On the other hand, I do believe that the husband is the head of the home. And I respect Johanna's willingness to submit to her husband on this. I do think it's fair for her to properly tell her husband, I just want you to know I'm willing to work, but I'd rather not. To say it respectfully, to say it clearly and directly. Don't hem and haw, don't hint at it.
Yeah.
Tell your husband clearly and respectfully, if it were up to me, we would pull back our lifestyle and I wouldn't work. But you're my husband, and I'm going to respect that. And if you want me to work, I will. I do think that that's the appropriate, and then for her to pray that if God would so desire, he would change the husband's heart.
Yeah.
That's basically how I would put it.
Good answer. David, it's such wise counsel just across the board. We have this sense of, some people have this sense of, I need to have the latest and the greatest television, and I need 5 streaming services, and all this costs money. So in order to maintain this lifestyle, we need 2 incomes. You will not regret the decision to not have a 65-inch monitor. You got a 48, and you will not regret not moving up to the 65 plus HBO and Showtime for the time that you will spend with your children making memories as a family.
Yeah,
it's just, those days are a certain time, and once they're past, they're past.
It's gone. You're never going to get it back.
Yeah. So